What is up, YouTube? My name is Morgan Simmons, but I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I just ran up the steps, okay? But you guys can call me Desire J. Some people know me as Desire J already, but I don't know. I might change it, you know. I don't know. For now, Desire J. Just welcome to my channel. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about how I flew down to Florida 7 months pregnant to start a short-term rental business, okay? AKA AirBNB, VRBO, bookings.com, things like that, all right? So let's just start off with, I'm the type of person where if I see something and I like it, I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't really think twice about things, and with this story, spoiler alert, I learned a lot. Let's just say I definitely learned a lot, but that is a separate video. Today we're just talking about how I did it and why I did it and why it didn't work out. All those things, okay? So it started out with me binge watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos about Airbnb. I was 7 months pregnant. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have a 2-year-old girl, and I gave birth to our son in October. I was wondering how I could make another form of passive income at home. You know, I'm like, well, if I could secure another form of passive income, then I would feel like so much better, because I already stayed home with my daughter, and I want to be able to stay home with my son too. Okay, so I binge watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos, and then I basically went straight to work. Like, it only took me a day. It took me a day. I went to my husband. I said, hey, I think this is a really good idea. Let's do it. He was on board. Supportive husband. Yay. He's very supportive. I love him to death. So I went and I started to make phone calls. I started to call a whole bunch of landlords, and I actually did rental arbitrage. Rental arbitrage is when you do not own a property. You find a property that's owned by someone else, and you basically do short-term rental through their property. And like I said, that's another video. If you guys want a video on how to do it, what rental arbitrage is, comment below, and that'll be the second video. Boom. Anyway, so I called around to a whole bunch of different private landlords, apartment complexes, and I figured that I wanted to do it in Florida and not where I currently live, because I mean, who wouldn't want to do it in Florida? It's Florida, you know. You're like, it's hot, they got access to the beach, so I figured, why not? So I found a place in Clearwater, Florida. It was nice. I worked out something with the landlord. He was okay with it. I basically booked my flight like 3 days later. My daughter's birthday party was 2 days after I talked to him. I was on a flight directly the day after my birthday. I mean, my daughter's birthday. Like, I was not playing. Trying to get this money. Anyway, so I got down there, and I missed a really big part. I'm sorry. Before I got down there, I basically looked up all different types of furniture. I was brainstorming like what colors I wanted to be in this place and everything. I paid a lot of money. I don't know if I should tell y'all the price. I paid a lot of money to get the place painted. I was on the fence. I'm like, should I get this place painted? Should I not get this place painted? Well, I'm like, well, if I don't get this place painted, then it could potentially make, like, deter guests, because it's not, like, pretty. But if I get it painted, then it could, like, give it that homey feel, you know. So I ended up biting the bullet and paying a lot of money to basically get the place painted. Before I got down there, I found someone to basically haul the furniture that I got to the Airbnb. So when I got down there, it could be already furnished. Like I said, I was 7 months pregnant, y'all, so I could not do a whole bunch of heavy lifting. All right, so When I got down there, the beds were already installed. The security camera was already installed. It was a sofa in there. It was painted. It was beautiful. Mwah. It was beautiful. So, all that was installed. I get down there and I gotta tell y'all about the rental place. As you guys know, for most places, you have to be 25 years or older to rent a car, right? Well, I'm 23. There's another fun fact about me. I'm 23. Rhymes, bars, like don't act like you didn't hear it. Anyway, you have to be 23 or else they make you pay this astronomically high price. Well, the landlord was extremely nice. He was helpful along the entire way. He actually suggested a rent-a-car place, and I used the rent-a-car place, and when I got there, not even off the dang lot, y'all, not even off the lot, the car started basically stalling. It was driving extremely slow. It was loud. I was like, what the heck did I just get myself into? Seriously, what did I get myself into? So we ended up calling the guy back. We're like, yo, like, I'm barely off the lot and this car is not accelerating. It's loud. What's going on? So he basically said, all right, well, you come back and I give you something better. He checked it out. I got a better car. Cool. All right, we're gonna revisit this rent-a-car place by the end of the video, so stay tuned because I got another story about that. Okay, so I get to the place. I love it. Okay, I love the place. I love the paint. I love all the furniture. Mind you, I got mostly all of the furniture off of Facebook Marketplace. That's another hack, and that's another thing for the next video. But Facebook Marketplace is a really good place to get used furniture, and some of it sometimes even new for the low, for real. So got there, saw all the furniture was basically installed. That's what I say, installed. And that was basically really hard for me because I forgot to add that I was away from my daughter, who I've never been away from for more than like a day. I was away from her for an entire week, you know, so that was really hard, and I was really determined. And my husband ended up flying in, I think 2 or 3 days after I got there to help me with the finishing touches, basically like all the other stuff that I couldn't do that your husband does. So he like installed the table, he put the other beds together, and basically put all the curtains up, you know, stuff that men do. Not saying that women can't, because we can, but it's amazing when you have a willing and able husband that would love to do that kind of stuff. Bam, there we go. Don't come for me in the comments. All right, so he came down, he filled out, you know, did all that work, and one of the tables that I got off of Facebook Marketplace actually was broke. Yeah, so I ended up basically reselling that table and getting another table from Amazon, which was a good price. And that was a hassle too, because when I got down there, the lady told me, well, if you don't like it, of course I'll refund you. I wasn't thinking. My mind was just so like, gotta get it done, gotta get it done, gotta get it done, that I just went ahead and bought it without seeing it in person. But it all worked out because, like I said, I ended up selling it and then getting another one. We ended up getting our first booking within like 3 days after we left, and that was amazing. Okay, now to the fun part, why I decided to back out. Basically, when I got home, I reevaluated the whole situation, and like I said, I was 7 months pregnant, and I didn't quite think that it was the right decision to have a short-term rental like thousands of miles away from us, right? So not only that, but the cleaner that we had She was really good. She ended up getting deported to, I don't know where. Thank you for your service, Christina. You're amazing. She ended up getting deported for the military. She had, you know, I guess orders. So I didn't really trust anyone else to come in and clean our Airbnb because I didn't know anyone. So I wanted to like be there to be able to assess whether or not I like this person or not, or these people cleaning our Airbnb, right? So that was another reason why. 1 second, the baby's waking up. Okay, say hi to Osiris. This is our 1-month-old. This is the baby that I was pregnant with when I went down there. But I think the biggest reason why we ended up selling the Airbnb, which I'm about to explain more on that too, was because I could not physically be down there, and my husband couldn't either, because he has a job here where we live, and he has obviously a busy schedule too, and we wanted to be sure that, you know, our business was in good hands, and we couldn't do that if we're here and the Airbnb is thousands of miles away, right? So that was that. Now back to the rent-a-car situation. I didn't like how when it was time to give the rent-a-car up, the person was extremely rude. He basically said that I lied and the car that I had did not break down, so he ended up trying to charge me more. That wasn't fun. Okay, so I ended up trying to sell the Airbnb, and how I did that was I basically joined a whole bunch of Airbnb groups, and I posted the pictures of the Airbnb. I didn't sell the Airbnb, like the house, of course, because it wasn't my house, but I sold the listing. How about that? I sold the listing, and my main goal was to get what I put into it. Nothing more, nothing less. I just wanted to get what I put into it. I ended up listing it on one of the groups. Someone wanted to buy it from me, and that's also a story for another time as to why this person is now trying to sue us. Yeah, guys, there's a lot to uncover here. I'm gonna end this video now though, but that's why we went to Florida while I was 7 months pregnant to start Airbnb. Overall, I'd say if I had to do it again, I'd definitely do it closer, not all the way in Florida. I won't get the place painted. If I don't like the paint, then I'm gonna find somewhere else. I'm gonna probably hire from an actual cleaning company next time and not a private cleaner. And I'm gonna make sure that I can sign the lease in my business name. That's another thing. I couldn't sign the lease in my business name, and I didn't know that until it was time to sign a lease. After I got everything worked. After I got everything worked on in the house. So yeah. That's all I had for today, guys. If you guys like this video and you want to hear more from me, if you want to learn more about my family, please like and subscribe and comment below, and I would love to share more. I'm basically an open book, so I think this is great. This is a great thing to do. YouTube, you know, why not? So yeah, bye guys.